And now the night everyone in the football world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League Final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Stuart Robson. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And now the Champions League final commences. Well, that is how to run at defenders, but really sticking to their task defensively. Nicely timed tackle. Bayern pushing forward with options available. Teammates in the middle. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Fabian. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
He's showing a real will to win the ball. Oh, moving it nicely. Good pass. Can he give them the advantage? Well, his radar wasn't working properly. Well wide. Konrad Laimer. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Well, pressing really high. Committed challenge. Firing it towards goal! Couldn't quite hang on. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Olise. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Lost possession. Torres. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Fabian. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Really good interception. Lots to attack from the wide areas. And players waiting in the centre. Olise. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Fabian. Ferreira. Hakimi. Promising sequence. Vitor Ferreira. Can they forge ahead? Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. A super tackle and they've won possession. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Well, nothing comes of it. Moving forward effectively. But nothing comes of it. Ferran Torres. A good and fair challenge. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Ferreira. Getting forward. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And a decent delivery. And the danger's still on. Fabian. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did.
Well, there you have it. They haven't been good enough going forward. They've created very little so far. They need to play with much more urgency.
Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And it's played into the centre. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good bit of refereeing. He tried to let the play continue, and then he came back for the booking.
Michael Olise. Kane. And no way through. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Plenty of running room in the wide position. A very effective clearance. Crossing opportunity, and an effective clearance. Kane. He's in with a chance. Couldn't grab hold of it. Kimmich. Oh, and couldn't convert. Hakimi. Fabian. Throw in here for PSG. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Has a go. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Substitution it is for PSG. Played over. Body in the way. Hakimi. It might be on for them. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And providing width. Terrific block.
Well, as you can see from those stats, they're just not creating enough. They need to play at a quicker tempo, get the ball into the danger area and get more players in the box. Make the opposition have to defend it.
Well, they know they need to stop him, using his physical strength to shield it. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Well, fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Very quick thinking there. Good use of advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. Ferran Torres. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. I must say, that wasn't a textbook throw-in routine, Stuart.
Well, that would have been a fine from the club back in my day. It's so sloppy.
"20 minutes to go in this one. A foul, but advantage Bayern. And possession lost, intercepted. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. And Bayern will change personnel now. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. And the no-nonsense clearance. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Vitor Ferreira. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And blocked for now. Guerreiro. And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
It's a substitution for Bayern. The corner from Kimmich. Well, he couldn't quite keep it down. Hakimi. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement?
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's failed under pressure.
Well, chances don't come much better than that, do they, Derek? That might be their last chance to win this game.
And Bayern will change personnel now. Alphonso Davies. When he saw the situation developing. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? A chance to settle it. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And Renato Sanchez with it now. And back with Dembele. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Sanchez. Renato Sanchez. Will he play it in? Mastery of the passing game. Ferreira. Well, how on earth did Manuel Neuer get there? A very significant Paris Saint-Germain corner late in the game. Now the delivery, not away completely. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Hakimi. Renato Sanchez. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Hernandez. And making the run to the inside. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Playing it in. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Dembele. Gives it a go. Keeper did his job to begin with. He's blocked it. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. Taken short. Well, a good tackle. Now they've lost it. Top-class defending. Could be a chance to break here. They need to get bodies back. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Yes, it looks like to me that he's feeling his hamstring, but he hasn't asked to come off as yet.
Cheers, Jeff. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they... And in with a real chance! Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. It is a decent-looking attack here, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Alphonso Davies. Tar. No, high quality defending. Renato Sanchez. Good movement. And a chance to whip it in here. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Guerrero. Goretzka has it now. Alphonso Davies. Minutes ticking away. Just 5 minutes remaining in extra time. Still they lead. Might be a chance here. Is it going to be? Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Dembele. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Well read to put an end to that attack. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it could be on for him here. Not out of the woods yet. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attacked there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Full-time, Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives, and they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.